the Atlantic Coast campers, I will show you how the Azulinha works. I'll show you the bed, how to use it. And first we're gonna open it so you can sleep. As you can see, there's something to pull out. Then you can open it. You have to pull this whole thing. If you're weak like me, you get your man to do it. And be aware that you pull the back one up so it's a bit easier. And then you can lay it all down, make it pretty, and you can sleep. Yeah. And to put it back, you pull this one again and just together. And to make it easier, you have like handles in here, as you can see. So you grab it by the handles, put it back, and that's it. Two things about the bed. Please watch your head if you're laying here, because if you're really tall you can hit your head. I don't mind if you sleep like this or your feet here. You can choose whatever you want. The other thing to be careful about is please don't sit right on the tip here if the bed is fully out, because this is not supported and it could break. So for your own safety, please don't. Don't forget your seat belts. You close it as usual, I think you know, and open it. You have two here, and be aware if you do the beds they can fall down, so you have to put them up again so you're safe on your travels. So if you're 4 people and need another bed, or you want to store your surfboards, you have this upper space. You have to unlock it on this side as well as this side. Really easy. And pull it, pull, and don't forget to lock it again when you pulled it out completely on both sides. And in the middle part you have something to lay down if you're sleeping here, of course. And to put it back, you unlock it again and just push it back, and yeah, don't forget to lock it. Alright. So this is your kitchen place. To open it, you have to pull this and pull it up. To activate the water, you have to push a green button over here that you just click and you hear the sound and the water is on. And then you have to hold it and get fresh clean water out of your tap. If you're not using the water, please don't forget to turn it off so the pumps are not working all the night. To turn the gas on, you have to pull it to the left side. And to turn it off, pull it on the right side. And then you have a lighter in here. Please don't take it, we need it. And you can easily put the gas on, hold it for a bit. It's like the normal gas cooking place you have at home. And then you can cook your coffee and your food. Please don't forget to turn the cooking place off, and also turn the gas on the minus side so it's off again, which is this way. Of course you have a fridge to use, which is this one. You can turn it on the battery or the electricity. Be aware that when you have it on the battery, your battery can run flat. If you're at the campsite, better use the electricity. It's also more powerful, and when you're traveling, just do it on the battery, and yeah, that's it. Be aware that the fridge is closed properly, and that the fridge might not work if you're not parking on an even ground. So yeah, these are two things you have to be aware of when using the fridge. So you have a few storage places for the kitchen. This one, this drawer for the cutlery, and you have this one as well, where you can put everything big. And you have two other storage places up here, which can't be closed. Then the same over here, which can be closed. With this one, please be aware, on the left and right side there are the wires of the speakers. So don't put like stuff on the right on the side, so because maybe they can get disconnected. Just be aware of that. And you have another storage place to actually hang your stuff in here. What's happening? Okay, the water you have to refill. You get a water hose through the little window here, which you can open, and go with your hose over here and open this one. You have to turn the lid to open it, and you just put the hose in there and refill the water and put the lid back on, close it, and you can use the water as showed before. To open the windows on the top, you have to push this handle in and turn it. Please take a second to read in which direction the arrow shows you to push it, to open it, and to close it. Okay. So if you want to lock the door, you have to pull this down before you close the door, and to unlock it you pull it up again and close the door as you wish to do. To lock and unlock the back, you gently push the key inside and turn it. In this storage place you have the cooling water as well as the oil. You have the solar showers, and you could like put your toilet paper or stuff in here. And you have the extinguisher here. Please only use it in emergency. And if you don't want to get your hands dirty, you can use the plastic gloves, but be aware, every plastic thing adds to the pollution, so we would kindly remind you that it's not good to use it. Please don't leave your trash behind, just take it, or another option would be a portable toilet. So guys, it's getting dirty now. We will change the oil and the water. Okay, for the water you have to take off the hose and to check and refill you open this one, and as you can see it's full, so it's perfect. You put the lid back on and don't forget to put the hose back on. So you have a second space. You pull this, pull it down and hold it with your foot. Then this one is the second water storage. And to check the oil, you pull here and so the oil has to be checked, and if it's at the second dot you should refill it. If it's at the first dot you definitely have to refill it. And to pull it back in, you just stick it. Okay, to refill the oil you have this lid. You have this lid to refill the oil. You turn it again, and with a little bit of paper you pull this one out and you can refill it through here and put it back. Put the lids back on. Okay, two things you have to be aware of. Check the oil not right after you drove the car. And the second thing is that the ground has to be even, so you can check it out. Okay guys, so the cockpit. We have the lights over here, so you have to click 2 times. And here we have the speed indicator. Please be aware that this goes always 13 kilometers too fast. So here we have the temperature. The temperature should always be between 80 and 90. If it's over 90, you have to go slower or take this on occasionally, and it should never pass the 100, okay? You have the key to start the car, you put it in the lot and turn it on. The signs go on to indicate that they are working. If you start the car, they should go off. If this light is still on, the battery light, you have to press the gas pedal a little bit. So it goes off then and you're ready to start. If one of the red lights goes on when you're driving, please stop immediately. But the most important thing is to enjoy your vacation.